All right. Welcome back to another episode of NLR. Clap it up, clap it up. I'm doing a face review. I'm doing a face cam this time. Um, so today we're gonna make this short and brief because I do gotta study for finals. Finals is next week, so gotta be prepared for that. But I just came on here to talk about some of these playoffs and how I'm evaluating them for right now. Okay, so give me 1 second. Should always have this pulled up, but fuck it. All right. So we're gonna end off with some of the series that ended. Cavs versus Heat. Gonna start right there. Absolute BTA when it came to that. A lot of my homies thought the Heat was gonna get a game. I knew for sure they wasn't gonna get one. I thought they was gonna get that game too, but Donovan Mitchell put on a good fourth quarter performance, which entailed Um, he did pretty good, and the team thrived without having Darius Garland on the road. People from Ty Jerome, um, DeAndre Hunter, they all performed. They all played well during that series. So it was expected a 4-0 sweep, but the way that Miami went out was kind of sad. I can't lie to you. It's like y'all know they wasn't really supposed to be there. That's a 10 seed. They had 37 wins. Like, you're not supposed to be here. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like somebody else, I really thought the Bulls should have played them, the Cavs. They probably would have kept playing. But that's how I evaluate that series. So the other one, the other 1-8 series on the other side in the West, the Thunder and the Grizzlies. A sweep again by the Young Thunder. And then people came out like Ja and Scottie Pippen Jr. came out and said they would have been 2-2 going back to Oklahoma, which you can't really say that now because in game three, before Ja went out, y'all had a 29-point lead and y'all was damn near finna win that game. And then game four, it came down to the wire. It came down to like last final shots and seconds. And y'all still couldn't win. But y'all kept it close for the two games. So you can say that, but that's not ultimately what happened. And then ended up resulting into a Thunder sweep. So now Thunder will wait on the matchup for the 4-5. Let's see who they play in the second round. The series that is close to ending. Oh, it's another series that ended. There's two more series that ended. My fault. My mistake. Bucks and Pacers. Now I can talk my shit because read the Bucks. The Bucks finna get them out. Oh, Giannis playing, it's finna be different. I told y'all even last year, if Giannis was playing, it was still going to be the same result. Giannis played this year, and it's still the same result. Um, y'all wanted to call my demon Tyrese Halliburton overrated. Uh, and what I say to that is, he got the player that y'all thought was going to have a 2018 Braun run out the out the first round twice in the span of 1 year. So that's what I say to that. All the antics that happened during the game with Tyrese's dad and Giannis, that's like a little uncalled for. Cause I get it that you want to celebrate your son and stuff, but don't go up to another player doing that. And you go up to him like chatting like Giannis did back that whole series. That man averaged like damn near 30 and fucking 20 every damn game. So you can't really say that too much about him. But what his dad did was uncalled for, and he should have never came on the court and did that. That was just that was just bad on his part. And then my Celtics, we get past the Magic. We wait on the next player, the next series to end between the Knicks and the Pistons. Bro, Jalen Brown, can you show up for the rest of the playoffs? Because Jason Tatum's been been piggybacking every game, and it's like, it's kind of annoying. Like, you're supposed to be a Finals MVP. Now I'm starting to question if you even deserved that at all last year. But please just show up for the rest of the playoffs. If you just give me 20 points. You don't have to give me 25, just at least 20 and some rebounds and assists. That's all we need. Because we can't just have one person just scoring. That's just not gonna work. It's not gonna cut it. Okay. So now that I got the series that ended out the way, let's talk about the series that's still going on. We gonna start with Knicks and Pistons. Now I thought New York was gonna get them boys out yesterday. Obviously that didn't turn out. They gotta play a game 6 tomorrow, which I think the Knicks will probably win that. But Detroit, JB Bickerstaff and that whole team, they're like, they good, don't get me wrong. They just cry too much. Like, anything that don't go their way, they like crying and complaining to the rest about. Which in game two, JB Bickerstaff got the nerve to say out in the court to the ref after Jalen Brunson got fouled, call the game fairly when the Pistons averaged more free throws than the Knicks that whole game. Like, yeah, I was getting y'all calls. It's just certain calls that K were getting and what Jalen Brunson was getting is very different. Because people not picking up K full court. Dennis Schroeder, Asar Thompson, they are picking up Jalen Brunson full court. And it's like my homie Var said this. Y'all gotta stop doing that because every time y'all do that, you foul him every time, and he goes to the line, and y'all complaining about free throws. Which is free throws is a part of the game. Let's just keep that there. Free throws is a part of the game, so I don't understand why people say it's foul baiting. This. I get it. You being outsmarting your opponent and getting them fouls, that's fine. But free throws are a part of the game, so I don't really get how people like get upset about that, about somebody taking too many free throws. I don't get it. So, which I called the series. I said it will end in 6 with the Knicks winning to play the Celtics, which I'm excited to see. Um, so the Pacers move on to play the Cavs, and everybody's saying, "Oh, Cavs and 5, Cavs and 5." I feel like that's going to go to 7 games. My personal opinion. People just underestimating the Pacers. Like that run that they had last year wasn't shit. That run last year was some shit. So just don't sleep on them. I just feel like that'll end in like either 6 or 7 with probably the Cavs winning. That's what I think. So what's another series that's going on? Oh, we gonna say that last series for last. Knicks and not Knicks, Clippers and Nuggets. That series that has been by far the most entertaining series ever. Jamal Murray just put on a masterclass last night. 43 points, 8 threes, crazy. Um, but I do say that that series is going 7. I feel like once Clippers get back to Intuit Dome, they gonna be able to pull it together and hopefully pull out a game 7 win. Never. I have either Denver going in 6 or Clippers forcing it to 7 and winning. That's what I think should happen. Because Kawhi been playing good. The struggles of James Harden is now starting to show. Um, and yeah, I feel like they got to get more out of James Harden and Norman Powell because Norman Powell ain't been doing shit this whole playoff series. Let me be honest. It's been Kawhi, it's been Zubac, and it's been a little bit of James Harden, especially the game one. Game one, James Harden, he was putting on a show. He was putting on a heater. Uh, but yeah, I feel like they need to get more contributions out of everybody else, and I think they have a good chance of beating the Nuggets and moving on to play the Thunder. Now, Was all that Lakers in 5 talk? Because let's talk about Lakers and Wolves. I said Wolves in 6. I might get proven wrong tonight. I might get proven right. Let me just tell you something. I respect LeBron. I respect Luka. That's why I said to my homies, Austin Reeves is going to have to show me that he can play now. Because, I'll be honest, the game that they won, game 2, Austin Reeves played great. The games that they lost, Austin Reeves didn't do nothing. Luka had 30, Bron had like 20. They lost. Bron had 31 game. Luka only had like 16, but he was battling the stomach bug, so I'm gonna give you a little pass on that, but not really because he still played. Um, and then game 4 on Sunday, you had seven. Austin Reeves had 17 points, and yet it still was not enough to win against Minnesota. Like I said, I told my homie, shout out DJ, I told my homie that, or no, rather, shout out Damari. I told my homie that I feel like Minnesota gonna win both at home. He said, I don't know about all that. And then they did, and now it's a 3-1 Wolves leading going back to play tonight to close it out. So we'll see how that goes. Um, Julius Randle has been playing out of his mind during that whole little stretch of games, so those 4 games. He's been playing out of his mind. He's showing us what he should have showed us last couple years with the Knicks in the playoffs. Definitely. Definitely showing us. Um, Jaden McDaniels has came in, gave good minutes, great points, 30-point games, I believe, in the series. I think that's big for them. And then Anthony Edwards, obviously, he's proven himself time and time again that he's not really scared to go against some of the greats at all. So I feel like that if they win tonight, it's gonna be a lot of talks about if Nico Harrison was right on Luka playing defense. Because granted, I mean Luka play defense when he wants to, but he's a little bit of a cone. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of a cone, and it partially I said to all the Lakers friends I have, shout out Kari, Jalen, all of them. It comes down to not only the players in the playoffs, but the coaches. JJ Redick made a judgment call and playing Braun, Luka, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Dorian all in the second half without subbing nobody. And they were tired going into the fourth. So that played a big factor on how this happened because they damn near played 40 plus minutes each. But, I mean, it's his first playoff, so what are you going to expect? Overall, if Lakers lose, I'm not going to say I'm not going to be surprised, but it's definitely like y'all wasn't what we expected. We thought y'all was gonna run through the whole like West, get to the conference finals and play the Thunder. And that might not be the case anymore. Now y'all gotta stave off elimination, which is a 3-1. Now, before I move on to the next series, let me say something. Leave that 3-1 Braun mess back in 2016. We're talking about something that happened 9 years ago, bro. He can't do it now. If he do it, then yeah, he did it. But he can't do it now. Especially the way they all want to play. Especially the way the Wolves want to play defense. He can't do that now. It was different back then. He can't do it now. So that's what I think about that series. The last series we talk about Rockets Warriors. Now I'm thinking Rockets. Oh, they're going to give the Warriors some problems. I should have known better after watching the Warriors all my like childhood. I should have known how they was gonna come out respond. It's been physical though. I would say that that's been the most physical series I've ever witnessed. Like so many texts, so many flagrants, so many anything. It's like so physical, and I like it for that. I like it. Um, they 3-1 as well. I don't see them blowing that. They're going back. I believe they play tonight to try to close it out. In Houston, go hopefully either play the Wolves, or if the Lakers come back, play the Lakers. But yeah, that's all I have on the subject matter. Like I said, I was only gonna do this for like 15 minutes or so because I have to study. I have finals all next week, so I gotta get this out the way. I just want to come on here and say that. And just let me talk about the awards real quick. So Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year, great choice. I felt like he was deserving of it. Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle he was definitely after Jeremy McCain went out. He was definitely the next choice I had for Rookie of the Year. Definitely proven. Um, they announced the most improved, I believe, today. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's gonna probably be Cade, which it shouldn't be, but it's gonna be Cade. Um, but they Peyton Pritchard, six man of the year. I'm kind of as a Celtics fan, it's okay. I'm kind of iffy on it because I feel like, my opinion, Ty Jerome was a little bit more deserving of it. But what you gonna do? He had Peyton Pritchard had a good year, so I ain't gonna be too mad at it. Is there another award that was saying? And Clutch Player of the Year. Shout out to my homie VAR, Jalen Brunson. It's proven during the series against the Pistons that he was very much deserving of that award. He fourth quarter he was scored the most in the fourth quarter every single time, except for last night's game because he couldn't really get back in. Um, but yeah, I feel like that's good. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hopefully after finals and everything, I go on home. We can be able to start doing the episodes with people. I got a lot of people that want to do them. Just topics got to be figured out and times because I will be working most of these times. But other than that, I'll catch y'all once I get back home. Y'all be smooth.